It begins with a bright morning in the Wild West. The wind gently brushes the yellowed grass. A few clouds crawl across the sky. Billy is outside, waiting for Suzy and Jean-Claude. Suzy arrives, and Jean-Claude slithers in a few seconds later with Didier right behind him, humming a nonsense song about roasted hazelnuts. Everything seems normal, until it isn't. Billy notices that Jean-Claude looks off. He's quieter than usual, not hyper. He doesn't even laugh when Didier sticks his head in a boot and yells, "Hello, Moose." When Billy asks what's wrong, Jean-Claude hesitates and then quietly says, "Didier's been forgetting stuff." Billy and Suzy look at each other. "Like what?" Suzy asks. "Like my name, and where we live. And he called a hazelnut a sky bean yesterday. And then he cried for no reason and didn't know why." Jean-Claude's voice shakes. "We went to the worm doctor." Billy's heart sinks. Jean-Claude remembers what was said in voiceover as the camera slowly pans across quiet Wild West landscapes. Over cactus fields, dried rivers, and windmills that don't spin. His voice is calm and empty, like he's trying not to cry. Cut to Didier, happily rolling in a bucket. Blissfully unaware, the gang tries to play together like usual, but the laughter feels forced. Didier keeps forgetting the rules of every game. He calls Suzy Flower, then Mud Pie, then Blue Fuzz, and then starts crying again. Suzy gently holds his face and says, "It's okay, you're still our friend." Billy excuses himself for just a minute and walks to the side of the barn. And he breaks. His body shudders with little sobs, tears dripping down his cheeks. He doesn't say a word. We just watch him cry. Suzy finds him and hugs him from the side. She doesn't speak either. She just leans. The next few minutes are quiet montage. Billy helping Jean-Claude build a memory book for Didier. Suzy tying ribbons to sticks and calling them remember wands. Billy reading to Didier while he sits blankly, not even following the story. Jean-Claude accidentally snapping and yelling at Didier to just remember already. Then breaking down sobbing when Didier says, "You mad at me?" Jean-Claude curls around Didier and sobs. No, never mad. I love you too much." Didier falls asleep curled up next to Jean-Claude, humming something broken and tuneless. The last scene is dusk. All four kids are sitting on a hill, watching the sun go down. No one speaks. Billy holds a stick and draws in the dirt. Jean-Claude just stares at the sky. Suzy lays her head on Billy's shoulder. Didier is the only one smiling. He doesn't understand. And maybe that's a mercy. The wind picks up. A tumbleweed rolls past. Billy watches it go, then turns back to Didier and whispers so softly you almost can't hear it. "Don't forget us, okay?" Didier doesn't respond. He's already forgotten what they were talking about. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.